Guys, what's going on? It's your boy AMAR here. We're going to do another Hummer video today. Today's video is going to be how to identify a Hummer H2 owner and how Hummer owners dress. So let's come in the shop and let's get this video going, right guys? So welcome to Hillyard Brimwines. My name is AMAR, AMAR, SIHRA. Let's get this out of the way. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. So today's video is going to be how do Hummer owners dress and how to identify a Hummer H2 owner. So if you're in a parking lot or if you're in a shopping mall or somewhere and you see some guy walking around the store, if you see somebody on the sidewalk, or if you see anybody, I'm going to tell you certain ways on how to identify if this person is a Hummer owner. Okay, if you see a guy walking the street or see him walking the store, you don't know if the guy's driving a Hummer, Mustang, Rolls Royce, Bentley, Ferrari, you don't know. But there's a way that I can tell you on how Hummer owners dress and act. So I'm a Hummer owner and I'm going to explain to you, so come on over. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Let me get this key out of the ignition. Sorry guys. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. Just give me 1 second, all right? Let's close the door. So one way how to discover a Hummer owner is like myself. Usually Hummer keys don't come out of the ignition, alright guys? So the headlights were left on, so that's why the key didn't come out. So one thing, Hummer owners are not that smart. No, we're just kidding, okay? So usually, let's start with the inside. So what happens is, I'm going to be sitting inside. Now how to discover a Hummer owner? So right off the bat, usually a guy driving a Hummer will have his hand out the window. He'll have his hand up on the steering wheel, and he'll be looking up really high thinking he's a hot shot. So right off the bat, Hummer owners think they're top of the world, they're driving a big vehicle, they think they're, you know what, they're driving a Rolls Royce. End of the day, it's a GMC pickup 2500 with a square body dropped on it, okay? So if you're a Hummer owner, they usually act like they're hot shit, okay? So now how to identify how a Hummer owner gets out of the vehicle, I'll show you. So right off the bat, you see I'm wearing these shorts, okay? And I'm wearing, let's go down to the shoes. So I got these Nike Air Force, knockoff Air Force Ones, not the real deal, so they're just Nikes, 99 bucks, Foot Locker. So usually Hummer owners generally wear these types of Nikes. They try to keep the shoes plain because they think they're hot shots, okay? Next thing is, you can see my legs are partially hairy and partially have no hair due to the fact that throughout the year I wear pants and then the hair is stopped, okay? So next thing, let's get on with the main wardrobe. Usually to identify a Hummer owner, the biggest thing that what makes a Hummer owner, you know, make him actually the way he dresses is usually by the t-shirt. So I'm wearing an old school Rockawear t-shirt. I bought this t-shirt in Burlington Coat Factory. I bought this for 10 bucks. Now why I think I'm a hot shot driving a Hummer is because it's got gold on there. So you know, back in the day, shiny gold t-shirts were a big deal. But now everybody has a shiny gold t-shirt. But for some reason, how do I identify a Hummer owner? Usually they wear a cheesy, tacky t-shirt, which is black and gold, that makes them stand out. And another thing what makes a Hummer owner identify him is they usually wear shorts that are not trimmed. So these are Levi's shorts and they got a big opening. See that right there? So usually that's how you identify mostly a wardrobe. Where a Hummer owner wears basic Nike shoes, a fancy shirt, and shitty pants or shorts, okay? So another thing, how to identify a Hummer owner is the way that they walk. So come on over here and I'm gonna show you how a Hummer owner walks. Okay, so usually the way a Hummer owner, or how to identify one, as a regular guy, a guy driving a Honda Civic or any everyday car, the guy's just gonna walk like this, okay? So guy's walking normally, okay? So let's get over here. So I'm gonna start from here. So I'm driving a Honda, a Chevy, a Prius, a regular car. This is how somebody walks, okay? Now to identify a Hummer owner, this is what a Hummer owner does. Okay, Hummer owner has his phone out. Hummer owner pretends that he has a phone call and he's talking to somebody very important, okay? Hummer owner's pants are kind of semi-down, so a phone in his hand. Feet are spread apart like this, and the Hummer owner walks like, you know, he's talking to somebody and he's got like a profile like this. He looks around. If he's in a shopping mall, he's looking around at people, usually checking out people, but usually he's not on the phone. It's a total bullshit or fake call. The guy's looking like he's busy to make it sound like, or to make it look like the whole world is watching. So if you see a guy walking around, the phone is not going to be like this. The phone's going to be out like this. So if the phone's out like this and he's walking like this, that's how you identify a Hummer owner. Cheesy shirt, fake phone calls, stupid stance. So usually That's what the guy's doing. So if the guy's walking to his Hummer like this, you know, he's checking it out. Oh, and usually another way, if you're, let's take the camera over there. So what happens is that if, let's say this is the parking lot, and the guy's got this, his Hummer profile like this, but you may still think he's not driving the Hummer. What the Hummer owner is going to do, he's going to walk up to the Hummer, he's going to look at it, and he's going to pretend that it's not his. The Hummer owner is pretending that this is somebody else's Hummer, and he's not being a hot shot. So he's not admiring it, but usually what he does is everybody's looking around, he'll look at it, he'll check out the wheels, this and that. And what he'll do is he'll come up to the vehicle, he's still looking at the car and making people think it's not his. But then what he does is he opens the key, unlocks it, and he jumps in. So there are some ways to identify how Hummer owners dress, act, how they look like when they drive, and basically their overall stature. Usually Hummer owners like myself, majority of the population are Indian like myself. So you'll see an old yellow, white, or maybe a brightly colored Hummer with some big ass rims, probably used and pitted. So that's how you identify, and a whole bunch of cheesy ass stickers everywhere. And usually, so my people are really Hummer crazy, and that's what you're pretty much going to identify. So thanks for watching. My name's AMAR. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And DM below, message, comment, like. Make sure you go on Instagram and subscribe. Don't be so lazy, guys. And let's show the world the auto industry is the biggest industry. Thanks for watching. Peace out.